Hey friends, welcome back to Sewing from Scratch. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. Let's get into my February makes. So I really didn't do a whole lot of sewing this month. Again, I'm just lacking in my sojo, but I have 4 things to talk about, so let's get to them. So the first thing I made this month was this pair of Palisade pants with my hand-dyed linen. If you watched my hand-dyed linen video, which not many of you have, and it's really disappointing to me, but anyway, if you have, you've seen these. If you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it. This was just like a love project or a passion project of mine. It's disappointing that it wasn't as well received as I thought it would be. So if you are interested in it, please go watch it and show it some love. Anyway, the Palisade pants. In that video, I talked about getting rid of these. So they are going to be gone rid of for various reasons. I did make quite a few muslins, but there was still just some fit issues, mainly in like the crotch area. They're just tighter than I prefer, and then the rest is, you know, regular, happy with the fit everywhere else. It's mostly just right across like my hips, I guess. So maybe I have to do like a full seat adjustment or something. I'm not sure. And then like the rise is kind of funny on me as well in the front. I don't know, I love Palisades. I love my Palisade shorts I made. Maybe I just need to go with a bigger, baggier fit on them. I don't know. I love the pockets. The pockets are like life, my favorite pockets. Papercut Patterns makes amazing pockets. But anyway, they turned out really beautiful. They just don't fit that great. And I don't know, if they fit, I would make them statement pants. I know a lot of you don't agree, but I don't mind them. All right, and then I also have a video on this next make. This is my Ivy pinafore hack, and what I did was I made the bodice different. I did like a V type bodice, and then I did buttons down the back. And if you watch that video, you know that there was also some fit issues on this, mainly because it was a hack and I was totally just drafting it myself. I did go back and fix this. I know some of you were thinking she's never gonna get back to that. I did. So it does fit a lot better now. I could still narrow the shoulder a little bit, or the strap. We'll see. I put it in my closet. Let's see if I wear it. Again, I'm just not a huge pinafore person, but I do kind of like the look of these colors together. So we'll see. All right, next I made this. If I can get it. This is a Batwing style top. Very, very interesting. So this is actually gonna have its own video as well, and it's actually gonna be my next video. So I used my Chanel Bali freehand fashion book to create this. I made my own bodice block, which is what the video is gonna be about. I know, it just looks like I'm holding up fabric right now. You'll see what it actually looks like on. I don't know, it's something different than I have in my closet, and it was okay to make. Again, I'm going to talk about it in depth in that next video. So if you're interested in that, hit the subscribe button, and you can find out more about what this block making method is, how I made this, and I really do like how it's made. It's actually almost zero waste, because the only waste that there is this small cutout for the neckline. If I were to do this again, there's some changes I would make. It just has like a hemmed neckline, which I don't love, and then the bottom is hemmed as well. I think I would maybe do like a facing or something next time for various reasons, but very, very simple to make and sew up once you have your block done. If you're interested in that, again, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna show you how in the next video. And then right after I made that top, I made this array top. It's Papercut Patterns again. Love their patterns. They actually just launched a new line. I think 5 new patterns they just put out. So if you're interested in those, for sure check them out. But this is the array top. I used this Georgette that I was gifted from Atelier Adopt Fabric. Again, there's a video on that. And I really, really love it. I really love the feel of it. The thing I'm finding with Papercut Patterns, now that I've sewn more of their tops, is they are quite petite. So yes, I did size down, but I find the arms really short. I thought this was supposed to be a full length arm. So I have made this pattern before. I made the dress last spring, still enamored with that dress. But I thought I would try out the top version. I made the balloon sleeve this time. The bell sleeve hits me right at my wrist, which is perfect, but I'm short. So like, I don't know, I find the length less than average, I guess. So anyway, I wasn't really thinking. I made the elastic to fit around my wrist, so when I do that, it's like there's this weird pulling thing, and then when I stretch out my arm, it always just naturally goes to here. So that's kind of where I wear it, but now the elastic's a little tight, so whatever, it's fine. I just need to remember that their patterns do seem to be short. I think I talked about that when I shared my Sapporo coat, that the length and stuff of their pattern, or no, it was my rise and fall turtleneck, is short in the torso and short in the sleeves, and I didn't make any adjustments on that pattern. I do find this one hits me nicely at my hips, but it's not long by any means, and again, I'm only 5'2". I do have a fairly longer torso in proportion to my legs. Just keep that in mind if you are sewing paper cut patterns. Just do a muslin first, probably the best way to figure that out. And that's really all I sewed this month, other than a whole schwack of underwear. I think I sewed like, I don't know, like 15 pairs for myself. My drawer was quite sparse. So for those, I used the Feel Frisky pattern from Ellie & Mac. And then I also used, you guys know I love Liz Sews, and I used her panty block drafting tutorial on her channel. I've talked about this before when I made my swimsuits last summer, and I used the same block. I made like a hipster version, and then I made a thong hipster version type thing. So that's what I did. So I made kind of 3 different kinds, and then I used some different elastics, you know, picots and fold over and regular elastic for those. And it's just so nice to have new underwear in your drawer. I like to use the bamboo. The bamboo is definitely my favorite. And then other than that, I use like a kind of lighter weight cotton lycras, I guess. I don't like custom lycra weight underwear. They are just not comfortable for me. So I like anything that's really light, and I definitely stick to the natural fibers. So it's gotta be cotton or bamboo for me. That's just my opinion, I guess. And oh, one other thing I sewed was a little bunny for my kids. My daughter and I had a sewing day, so we did some Barbie clothes, which she quickly lost interest in, and then I did a little bunny rabbit with a dress. This was a kit that I got handed down to me. I don't even remember. I thought it was from my grandma, but she says no. It came all on one piece of fabric, and then you cut it out and sew it together and stuff it. Turned out super cute. I think this thing is adorable. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen it already. So yeah, that was that, and now we're into March, and I don't think I've sewn anything in March yet. I don't know, it's been a strange year. You can let me know in the comments how your sojo is doing. It's not that I don't want to sew, I definitely want to sew. I'm just struggling to find something that's bringing me what I'm looking for, I guess. So I am looking forward to spring sewing, and I have some projects for my kids going right now. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe buttons, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!